You fine. Chew all you want to. I don't care. We are live. Apparently, we're here. We're back for the second stream to get some writing done. If you end up joining us or coming in on the replay, then welcome, welcome. RC was here earlier. RC, thank you for saying hi. And I will pull the banner because we're going to try to do like 20-minute sprints at a time. We're going to start off with a 20.
Okay, we're starting off hard. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to jump in and start off with a 20-minute sprint. Um, we are, I'm going to set us to start. We're going to start in 5 minutes just to give us like a few minutes to just to get ready. If you want to get your document ready. What are you working on tonight?
Me?
Yeah, what are you working on?
The series that I'm doing, well, I can't even really say. It's a series I'm doing for another channel. I have so many channels.
Yeah,
and I'm working out the calendar for that.
Yeah.
When I was in the middle of doing that, when I stopped, I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to start working on Genesis, which is why she's up on the screen as my avatar.
Oh, yeah, cool. Like it, like it.
And I'm sorry, guys. I look worse than I sound, so that's why it's on the camera. It's on the avatar.
You fine, girl.
I wouldn't tell the truth. But yeah, so that's Genesis Jones right there, y'all.
That's her. I'm going to.
I knew last night though I was
Yeah, you gonna feel like right today. Yeah, you knew you had that though. He was like, no. Hey, cool gamer, thanks for popping in. I know you popping in on the streams. Oh boy. La la la. I think I'm
gonna drink. I'll be right back.
You good. I'm going to be working on outlining the next short horror story. I still had one left to outline yesterday that I did not get a chance to start. But that with the outline, I still have to write. I think this 3. Is it 2? I need to. I think it's 1, 2. It moved up. So 1. I think inhabited. I think I already wrote inhabited. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So I have to write 3. We got 2 minutes before we start this sprint.
You have to write 3 what?
3 short horror stories to have the full collection done because it has 2, 4, 5, 6 actually 6 short horror stories, which are all based in Caliostro's universe. And one of the stories has Delata in it. And then one of the stories has, like I mentioned, Duncan in it, but he's just a appearance type in that one. But the story is about the sorceress Vidrea, who is actually Duncan's love interest or lover. Actually.
Whatever.
So
stanky bitch.
She look her jelly. So Aphrodite, like I said the other day, you probably like this one because it actually does have a sex scene in it with Duncan. So that one should be.
I'm just gonna pretend to be her.
Yeah. Too funny. I can't with you. So yeah, I gotta work on those, but I do have to. I think I outlined Guardian yesterday, but I think I need to outline. Yeah, outline Guardian, outline Obsessed, and I need to outline Daggeroo, actually. Yeah, I need to actually idea notes and outline that one. So anyway.
I might have to skip Daggeroo. I don't trust nothing with DAG in your books.
Yeah, well, it is about the Daggeroo worm. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in on our first sprint. I didn't do our introductions because we did them the other day, and this is connected as a series. So as you can see, Aphrodite Lee is here and author D.L. Tillery, The Mysteries of Horror. So if you missed yesterday, then you should go check that video out after this is over. And you can get some writing done on there as well as on here. So let me go ahead and pull the timer. Well, it's not a timer, but let you know when we'll be back. So we're going to do a 20-minute sprint. So that means we'll be back about 25 after. Um, it's 5:25 for us, but whatever your hour is, I don't know where you are in the world. So come back to comments so I can keep that up there. All right, so we're gonna mute out and we'll be back at 25 after.
Can you hear me still?
I sure can.
I'm gonna send you a picture who Owen reminds me of.
Okay.
I I said Owen, who Duncan reminds me of every time you say Duncan.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. I think that's time.
It is time.
How did you do?
I was working on the notes for this one. I hadn't done the idea notes for this one. I mean, I had the idea, but I hadn't written it down. So I'm just writing down pretty much the start of the story. So literally, I would do it. Before I started, I wrote a little bit of it, kind of just like I just with the idea notes. I kind of just start from the beginning and then see where I want how I want it to start and stuff, and then kind of this the beginning with my notes usually just to get me started, and then I will do the outline after that. After I figure I have enough substance to get the general idea, and then I usually just skip to the end in the notes and then write what the ending could be, and then I go do the outline and then middle filler stuff. So I should probably have a little bit more of the notes and idea to do the next sprint, and then I will um, do the outline after that. And so it should be good. It's pretty gory right from the start, I think, with this one. Well, I should say icky because it's not gory per. Well, it's heading in that direction because it is daggeroo, so it's like the daggeroo worms. So there's a lot of. It's kind of messy. Yeah, it's kind of messy. So
Y'all just don't know. Let me tell y'all how bad the Daggeroo is. I read the alpha version of the Caliostro book, and it must have fucked with my head so bad that I blocked it out. Because when I was answering questions and talking to Danny about the book and stuff, and she said something about the Daggeroo worm, I was like, "What the fuck you talking about? What Daggeroo worm?" And then she started talking about it, and I'm telling you, my brain protected me because I ain't had no recall of this thing, and it's
you
literally
you were like, where is that at? I was like, it was at the
in the
beginning.
beginning of the book. Which, and I'm gonna tell you this, I know part of the reason why I did it is because the beginning of the book already traumatized me because of what happened to Allison. So, and I ain't gonna say, but I was like, oh, she already started off fucking with me. So then out of that peril into possible next peril, yeah, my brain said, I'm gonna protect you. Because I'm telling you, I had to go back, reread that, and go, oh,
That shit is hilarious.
that, now I know why I ain't remember. Because I didn't skip it. I know for a fact I didn't. That ain't my style. So yeah, my brain said, I'm gonna help you out. You know, you like sleeping and stuff. And this image, the first image was bad enough. So this image,
Yeah, pretty gross. Like the dagger is pretty gross. So this is a story about dagger, so you get to
mm,
really get the insight. That was just an introduction to dagger worm and Caliostro because the first book that's the only taste of it you get right there, and
yeah,
then you don't get to hear anything else about it again until the second book. So if you buy like my stuff, like my different books, and then you get Caliostro, you'll be kind of like really like when something pop up, you like, I read about that in this collection, or I read about this in this story, which I think is kind of cool. I like that, so that's why I do that. But like, I think this one with Daggeroo is going to be
mm,
really fun to write because the main character, he kind of comes across a woman vomiting. Like he's on his way from work. He's going home at night. He's leaving work, and he's on his bike and he got his backpack on. And he's like heading home, and then he sees this woman vomiting on the side of the like sidewalk, and he's like sees it on his way up, and he's like stops just to see like, do you need help? Do you need me? Do you need help with something? And he's like
it's
sick.
not right because I'm
She
not
turns around and projectile vomits like on him,
sick, sick.
and he's like backs up, like jumps back, but it knocks his bike over, and then the light from the street light beaming down, he goes like that because it's on his hands partially, and sees that it's blood. So he's like, yeah, right. He's like, oh, what? Oh my god! But he's still worried. Like, oh my god, you throwing blood? Like that's serious.
That's
So
his work.
should I call somebody for you like that? But then she jumps on him,
You need to call somebody.
knocks him in the bushes, and but her eyes are kind of like dilating at the same time, but she's like attacking him, and it's like he's like grabbing her wrist, like she's strong too, so he's like grabbing her wrist, trying so she has scratched his face off, like she's trying to scratch at him, but then her mouth starts opening.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wonderful. We can keep going now.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now with that. So the dagger is coming. So yeah, I'm having fun writing that one. This is idea notes right now. That's pretty great. So the outline gonna be easy because I already know what I'm gonna.
I can't be fucking with people living on the other side of the veil. I want rules, better rules. Stay the hell over there.
Yeah, they just come anytime they want to.
I ain't coming over your house. You stay out of mine. We good. See, me and the shark fishes of the world have an agreement. They don't come to my house. I don't go to theirs. We live happily. I'm just saying.
That's it, funny. Well, we gonna start the next sprint in about 3 minutes. So 35, and then we're gonna go another 20. But oh my goodness, this having so much fun with that. What were you working on when we were doing the sprint?
I was working on finding that picture of David and Owen.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
A good one.
Xanatos.
Yeah, Xanatos. Yeah, and the Owen Burnett.
Yeah.
But yes.
That's actually pretty similar to Caliostro and Duncan's I guess relationship because he's looking out for him. He's like his watcher.
He's loyal.
But Duncan, like, I mean, Akash was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. You just do your job and stay out of my way, like, So, but he's like, listen to me. I know what's best. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
that's how
I'm not hearing you. And Duncan is like, he keeps his hair cut short, but it's like spiked back sometimes, like pushed back, and it's like white. And so his last name is Winterwolf, so he has like an olive skin tone, but he's like all hair, all white hair, and his eyes are like
he just sounds
like a silver,
delicious
and shit. So yeah, true though, he is though.
It reminds me of their relationship so much because Owen is always. I don't think that's the best way to proceed.
Right.
David will be like, I don't need it, but I'm doing it anyway. And then
like Duncan, like Caliostro Duncan.
Yep, and then Owen be like, all right, then okay.
Okay, like long as you know.
I had to say.
That's why that conversation with Caliostro and Duncan when he was like, so what are you doing about our guest?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not sure what you mean. And he's like, well, you can't like, you're just gonna leave her like unattended, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, he's like, well, I ain't gonna throw her out, even though I found out stuff. He's like, I wasn't exactly saying just to let her go.
Like, yeah, and
he's like, and then of course Caliostro gets upset, like, no one currently in this room is gonna lay any hands on her. Am I making myself clear? And he's like,
Winterwolf was about to pounce.
Yeah, he's like, look, she causing trouble. She up to something. I ain't talking about just letting her go because then she might come back, cause more trouble. Who knows what she up to? So I just let's offer. Like that's what he talking about.
Bring more people like her.
Yeah, we won't be needing no surprises. We always gotta protect this place.
I love him. I love Duncan because like we could not have a problem. Like we can just.
Let's not cause no problems. Let problems occur. We already got enough problems that could happen. Like let's not. So yeah.
I love Duncan.
I know he's so funny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start our next sprint. We're gonna do another 20-minute sprint. So we do a 20-minute sprint. We will be back at 55. Okay. And then we talk for 5 minutes and do another 20. So I'm gonna put the banner up there and we can Oh, I need to edit that, don't I? So it can say 55. Like I need to actually edit that one. Let me do that right there. All right, so we'll be back at 55. So happy writing.
My foot knocked the cord out.
Oh boy. And that's time, everyone. Whew. Working it. So you kicked the cord out, huh?
Mm-hmm. I was stepping over. The way I have it is in a horrible place.
Right.
All you got to do is slightly touch that cord for it to come out, and I didn't realize I hit it.
Oops.
And so I was over here beating and banging and going crazy trying to figure out why the fuck I don't have internet. I got a meeting tonight. I got to fix this. And then it dawned on me, you did walk over there. Go check that cord.
At least it was an easy fix, so to speak.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, at least it wasn't something more. It's like I can't figure out what the fuck is going on. Especially if you got your meeting. Oh, you did. How dare you put that in the chat?
Yeah, because I had already started making it, but and then it got close to done. Then I was like, I'm gonna finish this up.
Why you gotta be talking about ramen? I haven't had ramen in
Oh
like
my god! And I put a hurt on it too.
over a month now. I don't want some, but I'm trying to stay away from ramen and rice right now. So
My people don't appreciate that.
I know. It's in my blood too. So I eat rice. I eat sticky rice every day. So I didn't eat ramen every day. I would eat ramen like once a week because I already know noodles. Not my body don't know. So you see, that's not a sentence because it can't be a sentence because my body don't know nah.
Well,
So
I'm probably gonna eat it again tomorrow because
yeah.
I put a hurting on it, and I'll probably eat it again Thursday. What's the day?
What day is
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, I
Tomorrow's
probably eat it on
Wednesday.
Thursday. And if I had any ingredients left, I'm gonna eat it on Friday.
Well, I will be for sure eating ramen on my birthday. I'll meet all the things I like on my birthday, which is in a couple weeks. And I think it's the 5th, so I think I still got like a, about a week and a part left.
Yeah,
So
got almost 2 weeks.
so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna eat what I want that day and treat myself.
Well, I wanted some pork
So,
yak man, and that's what I made.
yeah. I found this chicken at I think they might carry it at Walmart, but I got it from Food Lion. It's a Korean fried chicken, like
Mhm.
the pieces or whatever, and it's so fucking good.
What
And then
I
they
like,
also sell the steamed pork buns, like the little ones.
mm,
Also fucking good.
what I like the chicken thing though, because I'm really not a fan of chicken.
I know, but Korean people love them some fried chicken. So
I might like it. I have to look it up
yeah,
because it was
I can see
something you
that.
got me. I don't remember what it was now. It was something you got me. I was like, I don't know about this. And not only it was so good, but then my son decided to taste it, and then I noticed that it all disappeared.
Yeah, see now, yo.
I was like, oh no, bruh.
He just took all your stuff.
He really did. He was like, you know how he got that voice. It's like,
I know the deep voice.
can you tell Danny where she got this so she can get some more? I was like, get me some more?
She said, "Get out of my face."
Get me some more? Tyler May does the same thing.
I know be like, this must be for me. Let me eat
Tyler
this.
May is no. That's your fault on Tyler May because you got Tyler May lollipops.
Yeah, I know. Now
And
that's
he's,
it.
I can you put and you tell Danny that I don't have any more lollipops and I really love lollipops. I said, well, I can't say what I said, but I'm like, you do have lollipops. No, I'm not telling my friend that
To
you
get you
love
somebody back.
lollipops because you dry snitching right now. That's called a dry request.
Mm.
And you flat out say, can you ask her if she will? But I really love like we know.
We know you love it. We are
And,
aware.
and Danny, she gets lollipops. So can you tell her that I love lolly? No, I'm not. I'm not.
No, I'm not telling you. But when I send you a Christmas gift, I'll send him some lollipops in there so he can have some.
He loves
He
lollipops.
love him some lollipops. He loves it.
Like she knows that.
Hmm I do indeed know.
Can you
It's
tell
not
her
a secret.
again? that I love. No.
No, she know enough. She don't need to know no more.
Girl, he funny now. Jeremy though flat out. Where you get this from? Why he tell my goddaughter she was trash? Okay. Y'all, please listen to this story real quick. I'll make it fast as I can. My son crazy. And so
Wow.
he asked my goddaughter to make him some fried chicken wings
Mm,
because she made a mistake and made him some fried chicken wings and he liked them.
he made a mistake.
But come to find out, she didn't make the chicken wings. Her boyfriend made the chicken wings because she got tired. And her boyfriend, well, she's a chef too, but her boyfriend is he ain't playing, excuse me, need to open up a restaurant chef. So he made the fried chicken, and I think she made like some kind of vegetable dish, right? So gave it to my son, and my son ate. Just was in love. He was like, "Oh my god!" And it's Rachel, Kim's daughter. Like,
Yeah, I know it is.
you gotta make me some more of this, and this, that, and the third. And then Tyler was like, "Wait, whoa! I made the chicken." And then so he looked this man in his face and said, "You made this?" And then he
Uh-oh.
turned to my goddaughter and said, "You're trash. Why are you here? Get out of my house. And you're useless."
It's something wrong with
He
him,
turned
seriously.
back to Tyler. It was like, when can you do this again?
I'd be like, never.
I'd be like, you just called my girlfriend trash.
I know, right? I'm gonna leave with her. You ain't get no chicken down.
And no, he just bust out like, because that's how ridiculous
I
Jeremy.
know. Everybody just be laughing at his
You
ass.
can't even take him serious. Like, who says these things?
Just randomly just out of his mouth.
And
You're
so she said,
trash.
"Oh well, I guess I won't make no more vegetables." Oh, you gonna make the vegetables? The vegetables still better show up, and then you leave.
What the fuck
Yeah, like somebody hit
wrong with him?
girl.
Like a lot wrong with him though. You
I tell
know.
people all the time, don't mess with me because if I go get Jeremy, he ain't got good enough sense to be cool about shit.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, because it's a person that's in our studio that better tread lightly. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
Because if Jeremy get mad, it's over.
that's it.
I told that girl she was trash, and I was like, Rachel,
That's
you better
hilarious.
not make shit else for him.
Don't make nothing for him.
And she was like,
Nothing.
and you know how Rachel is. I'm like, I can't believe that he's going to say that I am trash. I said, yeah, you heard him right. So don't make him shit else.
Oh my god, that's
And
funny.
both of them going to just turn around and cook for him again.
Of course, obviously. Girl, I would ask you what you work, what you get done when we sprinting, but you probably was getting that ramen done.
I just took a bite too. I was actually getting the internet back, trying to get back on.
So what happened? Like,
So that's what I was doing.
I
And
got
then
my outline started, so that's
I
something.
fixed my bowl.
Yeah, of course you have to fix. But that's what I thought she was doing anyway. Like she's fixing that ramen, so look what actually what she got done. She got that ramen done in her mouth, like
Yo,
she got
y'all. I hooked it up.
she's like, this is good. Like don't be starting. The last time you was eating for sherbet when we was on call.
Oh,
Like now you like sitting there eating ramen. How you gonna do that to me?
I told Pam,
Mm-hmm.
don't get this shit from me ever again.
Cause you just gonna destroy it.
Girl, within 2 days, the whole thing was gone.
Shit, that was my mom would be gone the same day we got it.
So
You
nobody
don't
needs
let
to.
nothing stuff. You don't let
I
nothing stuff.
I read the outside. It's 9 friggin' servings.
Yes, it is.
So no, that can't come in my house no more.
Yeah, it's dangerous. We got 1 minute and we're gonna start the next sprint. 20 minute sprint again, and we'll be back at 25
I'm
after.
gonna eat my ramen. Then when I'm finished that, I'll get back to work.
Yeah. So we're gonna be here until 7. We'll have to bow out at 7, so we'll probably like whatever we come back from the sprint that's the closest to 7, that's when we'll be done.
Yeah, I got a meeting at 8.
Yep. I gotta go eat
Which
dinner.
I'm not prepared for it, so I need that time to get prepared for it.
Girl.
Girl, it's a board meeting. You know I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are wrong.
Mm.
All right. Time to get this timer up here. All right. Let me edit it because I need to change the time to 25
Wait
again.
a minute. It's only 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay,
6:05.
I'm good. All right.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. All right, so see you at 25. And that is time.
So of course I got into a whole bunch of stuff, and then I heard you say it's time
That's funny.
because that's how it always happens.
That's usually how it happens. Well, I managed to get into Act 2, so finished Act 1, the outline, and now I have Act 2 to continue with. I don't know why my camera is being weird and falling. But my light's like, no, I don't want to do what it's supposed to do. So it's like I'm melting slowly. Anyway, let me try to fix this fucking camera. I'm gonna have to like fix my light. It does not. It's like I hate when it does this because the weight changes, and then I have to try to
That's
correct it.
with my camera. The cord is heavier than the camera, so
Yeah,
it always makes it tilt. Like when you
yeah, it
like,
is. My camera's
I'm
heavy
gonna show you. Hold on. See how it's pointing to the? Oh damn! I gotta fix my blinds.
to
See
the
how it's
window.
pointing to the window?
Yeah,
That's because the weight pulls it like that. I have to tape it to
to
the
make it
back of
fair.
the monitor to keep it to be pointed at me.
I
And
have it on my in the
so like,
middle of my ring, but it's still like the head weight, like you said, the damn weight, man.
so I didn't feel like being bothered with it tonight. Plus, I
Yeah,
look like a fucking swamp beast anyway. So
you're funny. You in the co-op beast. You're funny. Oh my goodness, this story is this story is funny.
I got some synopsis I'm gonna send over to you.
Okay,
I got some stories that I wrote at Mystical Voyage
yeah,
that I don't think I shared with you.
that's not surprising.
It was
Probably got a
inspired.
lot.
There was one inspired by a certain barista, you know.
Oh really?
Hmm.
She's like, mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's just leave it at that.
Oh my, I can imagine.
Oh my lord, my life. That's how I got the name Minx.
Is it?
Yeah, he gave me that name.
He
Well,
would.
he didn't give it to me as a name. That's what he called me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, see, soft, sexy, this, that, and the other thing, like a minx. And I was like, hmm,
Keep that. She said, let me keep that.
definitely keeping that.
Let me keep that shit. Yeah, he's funny. I can't with him.
Yeah.
He is a funny one, that one.
We're gonna leave him on a special show.
Yeah, really though. I haven't talked to him in forever.
Girl, he tried to ghost the whole world, man. He went to LA and said, bye, Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. Well, he fits in LA, so he should have been in LA.
Yeah, definitely.
Very much fit in LA, so hopefully he found his calling or whatever he's doing.
Yep. Because I talked to some other people who shall be nameless because I don't like them, but I'm still a nice person, and
True.
they said he don't contact him at all, and you would think he would at least contact them. So
Not necessarily.
I ain't want to hurt their feelings.
He like, I don't think he liked you anyway, so
I ain't want to hurt
he
their
done with your ass, so that's it.
feelings. That's just me.
Yeah, I wasn't really friends with him, but Joshua was.
Oh yeah, me and him was definitely friends because he you don't have no idea. Like I was working for the census back in 2000,
Yeah,
and he knew about my car situation as far as not being able to count on people.
yeah,
And he would leave work, come get me from work, take me home, and go back to work.
yeah. He was a good guy.
Yeah, and
Good
if
guy.
I wanted to go to Mystical Voyage, he would come get me.
Yeah,
And then the cool thing was is when him and his his girlfriend already lived in Dundalk,
hmm.
but when he moved in with the girlfriend in Dundalk, then he was only like up the street and around the corner from me.
Yeah,
So yeah, we got to do shit. He starred in one of my films,
yeah. I know about
and I'm just saying, like he was very, very, always very sweet to me.
that. Yeah, he worked with Josh at Goodwill for a while.
Mm. Now
So
that don't take away his specialness.
no, I mean that's why I usually like people because of their specialness. To be honest, so
He's definitely special. He was on the spectrum of all kinds of things.
that was like I thought at one point when I think you had asked me to be in something back then. I was supposed to try to be in one of your films back then.
Oh, I wanted you to do
Which
Jack. I
character was
wanted
that?
you to play the part of this character named Jackie. But
Right, yeah.
the opening scene starts off with her at her computer and
Mm.
like the camera's on her back, but she only thing she has on is a necklace.
And that is time. Oh, look at me with my thing still up. Yeah, so
And you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do no shirtless thing.
I was like,
Even though all you would have seen was because I don't play naked girls in
I
movies,
know you don't, so it would have been
but
like,
this particular character only types without her clothes, and she wears this one necklace. So, with just a shot of her back,
yeah,
and then then it cut. It was a quick shot. You was like, I don't know about that.
yeah. I was like, I was overly body conscious back then, so I was like, if now my back was in where I wanted it to be, I would have been like, hell's yeah, let's do this. But I
Right.
was very overly body conscious. Then I was like, I don't like the way my back look, and if I'm gonna be showing that shit, but look good, like
And I'm thinking like, yeah, because I don't believe in people being uncomfortable.
yeah,
But it was integral to her that
yeah.
she was nude whenever she was doing any of her writing.
I like that. I think that's really cool.
So that's why I couldn't change it because I'd have changed it for you.
Which I would have been like, me. The funny thing was, is like whenever I was home in my room, I was naked.
Right? You see,
Like I was just sitting in my room naked. I'd be writing. That's a funny thing. I'd be like writing. I was writing my books then, but I'd
but
be like
I
on my
based
bed naked.
I based her quirk off of me because I live alone, she live alone.
Yeah,
So she's alone, she ain't getting dressed.
yeah, exactly. What's the point? What I need to be doing that for?
And the funny thing is that scene, I'll send it to you. The
Yeah,
funny thing is, because I know you ain't seen it in 100 years, and you probably didn't
yeah,
even see the whole thing
no,
because it was only a little bit of that was getting shot as a trailer. And
right.
I'll send it to you so you can read it again. But the
Yeah,
funny thing about this scene was she's sitting at the computer. She don't have no clothes on, like I said, but that necklace. The shot is like of the middle of her back up. So
yeah,
even that, like you still don't see anything of her. You just know she don't have any clothes on because her shoulders are bare.
right.
The alarms in her building go off, and then she snaps and turns her face toward the door.
She's like, oh,
And then it's a cut because now she got to go grab some clothes
right.
to go out her door. But all she did was really grab like a robe because like why are the alarms going off? And she opens her doors, and that's when she sees her neighbors.
Yeah,
Her two next door neighbors. Um, they they were these two really cute guys.
of course.
They're like, the building's on fire, get out. And then she sees the smoke, and then she goes into panic. She's on the 10th fucking floor. And then
Oh shit.
she looks back at her apartment. Obviously, she's jumping into clothing. And she's like looking at her computer, like, I can't let my computer burn up. So she grabs the tower. she
I
runs,
mean, I would too.
and
All that work for
she runs down 10 flights of steps holding that tower, and she makes it outside the building for debris almost killed her. Because the firefighter, she's standing there like kind of in shock, and then a fireman grabs her because some debris was falling from the 10th floor in front of the building, and literally almost killed her.
dude.
Right, and so that's how it starts. So you thinking, damn, this poor girl.
Damn, like the fuck. And so was a fireman show back up later himself.
Oh no, honey, and she needed some rescuing because it went from that to more crazy.
Oh god,
But
yeah, I need to.
it was sad at first because you see her, she's sitting outside, she's holding her tower, and people are running around like, "Oh my God, Becky, you're okay!" Grabbing all these other people, and she called everybody she knew to tell them what was going on, and nobody showed up for her.
Of course, that's what people like. That's when you find out who your friends are.
And nobody showed up for her. Like nobody came looking for her, and nobody was checking. Are you still alive? And so the people who lived in the houses across the street were watching the fucking fire. And the one guy, Caleb, saw her sitting alone on the steps. So she caught his eye. She didn't see him. She was just sitting there like, my life is really fucked up.
This is fucked.
Like nobody cares about me.
Like this is fucked.
But he saw her and he decided a whole bunch of shit. Girl, when I tell you,
See now. I need to read that one. Did you?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you tonight.
Okay then.
Girl, when I tell you, I sent this to some of my Canadian friends.
Yeah.
And one of them wrote me back, and she was like, because I had given it to her like months, and I hadn't heard anything from her about it. And then she sends me a message. She said, I'm about to read it tonight. And I said, okay. Before the night was over, when she was writing me this long soliloquy. And she was like, she's like, why did I wait so long to read it? Oh my God.
Right though. So yeah, I'm gonna need to read that one.
Yeah, but that comes with what is wrong with you, girl?
That's always funny. I mean, I'll be like a lot.
And one of the characters is based after Karam.
Yeah.
I'll tell you which one when you're in.
No, I can't. I need to read it for sure now.
He read it too.
I need to read it for sure now.
He was
All right, we better jump in on our last sprint. It'll be 20 minutes.
I didn't know we was doing another one. I wouldn't have talked so long.
Oh, please, you good. Okay. That'll bring us right close to 7, but we'll have time to bow out and all that stuff.
Okay.
So we'll do our last 20.
I'm so sorry.
No, just sorry for. So let me pull up the banner again. Let me mark the time of return.
Right, I'm right back to work.
Right back
See
to
y'all
work.
when we come back.
Yep. We'll be back at 56, and then we'll say goodnight. And that's time. We are done. Oh, look, Sailor Twilight. Hey, thanks for popping in. We actually, that was our last sprint. Ooh, I will be back tomorrow. I don't think Aphrodite's going to make it tomorrow, but I'll be back here tomorrow.
Shoot, I'll be back.
Okay. I'll be back here tomorrow evening to do some more writing sprint so I can finish out this outline because I did manage to finish Act 1 and 2. But I think this might be a little, I don't know if I want this to be a little bit longer. This might be one of the longer short stories in the collection. We'll see. I might need to add some more substance to it. But it's a draft outline, so we're just going to keep going as is for now. How far did you get with what you're working on?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Um, I'm actually right now. I'm looking for files, trying to compile some files for a couple people who needed some help with something for the anthology.
Oh, okay. Should I be expecting an email again soon, or should I keep a lookout for that? Yeah.
You're gonna get emails soon anyway because you're getting your two reads soon,
Oh, okay, cool.
and then it's like four other people who are not writers who are beta readers. I'm trying to put theirs together because theirs is different than you all.
Oh, okay.
So just trying to compile everything and not mess up is what my main thing is.
Yeah. I get that. Oh, goodness.
I sent you the script deviant. That's the one with Jackie.
Okay, cool.
And I sent you something else. I just don't remember.
I'll check it out. Of course. Sailor Twilight, we girl about to pop out, but again, like I said, I'll be here tomorrow evening if you want to write. Sometime I'll be here for a little bit tomorrow. If I don't have somebody with me, I'm probably only gonna like stream for like an hour tomorrow. So that means I'll be here like at 5 and then I'll cut out at 6. So I'll just do like a sprint
I'll
to
try though
finish.
because I might be able to do it from the office, depending on how long I'm there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, we have a computer there, but it depends on what I'm doing, and I'll be able to pop in. But I might actually be home by then, so I ain't no telling.
Cool. Awesome. See you then, Sailor Twilight. Oh, yeah. Is officially on mini vacay for a few days. Lucky you.
Mm,
Congrats. I'm sure it's well deserved.
yeah.
I get to be off. I got a half day tomorrow, and
But
then
she needed it because she was sick too.
I know always. I'm sure it's always needed. Like you get worn the fuck out. Seriously though. But yeah, many vacays are nice too. I'm only off half a day tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm off, just because my clients are all like home with family and shit, so I can't roll up in there.
Yeah.
So
I wish I'm not off Thursday. I still got so much writing to do.
yeah. I'm not going. I'm gonna take off Thursday and probably I need to game a little bit. So I got a few new games, so I'm gonna game some. Probably what I'll do Thursday, and then I'll be back at it Friday. All my outline will be done. So then I just gotta. I think I'm supposed to have a stream with SD on Saturday and Sunday.
I
The
thought
first one
I was so nervous because I said, "Wait a minute, didn't she say she had a morning?"
I did, but it got canceled because she had got sick.
Yeah,
So
no, yeah, she's still sick.
I figured it because I think it was COVID.
Yeah,
So
she got COVID. She's on Adrian's stream tonight for their booktuber thing, and
yeah.
she was trying to preserve her voice because she's still sick.
Yeah, so I don't know if she's gonna cancel again. She may or may not. I don't really
Might
know.
not
It's
because she was on there and she looked like she can handle it.
okay. Well, since it's her stream though, so it's kind of different if you running it probably compared to the
True.
being added in. So I guess I'll see. It's either way, it's fine. But I gotta get these drafted, the 3 stories. So that's what I'm gonna try to do by the end of the month, and just like focus on getting them done because I can write a short story in no time once it's outlined. So I'm gonna see if I can get done before my birthday and get these 3 drafted, so that way the collection will all be drafted.
Right.
But
See,
then I
that's
have
what I
to
roll. If
write
it's
them.
gonna be like that's what I was talking to Shannon about. If it's a series, I know it's a series ahead of time. I only have
Yeah,
one story that turned into a series
yeah,
that I wasn't expecting to be. But every time I write a series, I know it's a series from the beginning. So
yeah.
I write out all the outlines.
Right.
Which I'm telling people that might seem like extra, but trust me, if you do that, when you
You
get to
save
that
yourself some
last
heartache.
one, you
Yeah.
get to that last one and you realize, oh shit, I need to put this in the first book so it makes sense in the last book. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Just trust me.
I
So
didn't do that with Caliostro. I wish I would have, but
I mean, there's
um,
ways to work around it if you
I
do.
could work around it. It's not like the first book was an introduction, so I didn't over make a lot of crazy stuff happen. So I outlined the second book, and I didn't start writing it yet. So I was waiting so I could outline the third book, and be like, okay, well, everything is, even though everything is in my head is done, but I have it all outlined, and then you
Mhm.
know,
I
but
have.
yeah.
I'll send you the synopsis to the Glass Corridor as well, because I
Yeah,
have.
I have. I think you gave me that. I think you did when we were talking when I was writing. I was writing the first like book for the Nana series, and then I did a whole synopsis for the entire series, and then I did an outline for all the one we talked about, like how to do the synopsis for the series, and then that's when I did that for that one. I kind of just wish I would have done that for
I
Caliostro
mean,
from the
none
start.
of it like, and you'll read it because, mm, like, if you read it, you'll realize, well, wait a minute, that's different.
Yeah.
Because even though I wrote it all out, I've made changes since I wrote Shattered.
Yeah, that's usually what happened.
Like, so, because when I wrote the synopsis and the outlines for all three books, this is another thing why I tell people an outline is not writing the book twice.
It is not.
It's
Anybody
just
would think that.
it's a guideline. So after I finish with my guideline and after I finish writing Shattered, the other two books I say, now I gotta make sure I put this in there and I gotta make sure I put that in there, which I will amend the outlines. So then when I go to write those, the same thing is gonna happen again. And that's the important thing. Like,
Facts.
get yourself your map from the beginning to the end. It doesn't mean that shit won't change. But it will help keep you on track and when shit change it. Like for
Right,
instance, I'll
exactly.
give you a big difference. Darcy in Shattered in the first book, she wasn't a big factor in the second book.
Right.
But after writing the first book and dealing with Darcy, I know I have to make sure I bring her in the second book.
Right,
But if
exactly.
you read my synopsis, I don't even think I mentioned her in the synopsis. I think yeah, I mentioned her because her Aaliyah's daughter's named after her.
Uh-huh.
Darcy, her name is actually Darcy after Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
And so shit like that, like shit will change.
Yeah, as you say, this was helpful with the outlines for that reason right there. Look, Sailor, Sailor's Wallet.
Yeah, it really, I'm telling you, like I was just reading it
Take care of dinner.
because Shannon, I'm gonna send it over to Shannon, and I
Yep.
was reading it today, and I'm looking at like the bulk of the story is the same, and that's the point. That's the point. I know I got to do this. Oh, I got to add this. Oh, I got to put this. Oh, that's right. Remember when you gave Chase this particular quirk? Well, make sure that follows through, kind of shit like that.
Yeah, you definitely gotta try to keep all
But
of
the
that.
storyline is
Mm.
solid all the way.
Yep, that's what's important about writing a series,
So
definitely.
yeah, I
All
just
right, we better get off of here. It's like 5 minutes after.
yeah, I
So
recommend
I
it.
know you got your meeting.
Anybody can hear my voice. If you wrote a series, especially, do it all the way through. Write it all the way through,
Yeah, get it outlined all the way
and
through for the
then
best.
go in and write your first book.
Yep. I did do that, but I kind of saved myself after the first one, so it's okay. All right. We're going to get out of here. Sales probably almost burnt. You didn't want to burn dinner, so it's just watching the late. Want to make sure you don't burn it. You definitely want to burn it. Yeah. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow evening. I'll be here at 5 again. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on. It really depends on if I have anybody on with me or not. If it's not, then I'll probably only stay for like an hour and a half. And then bow out. If I have somebody with me, I'll probably stay until 7 at the latest. So 2 hours or hour and a half. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. So look for the live stream to come up. I'll probably put it in to be up there sometime tonight or something. If not, tomorrow morning, sometime after work.
Right.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye,
Happy
everybody.
writing.
Bye.
Bye bye.